Hello staff, we'll go ahead and split the staff meeting and be ready for our meeting on Wednesday. Mr. Butterfield's room at 7:30 in the morning. Grades and eligibility, once again be sure that you update those. Grades again will run this week for the first time in the 9 weeks. We do that every week. Be sure your grades are there. I do put a example of last week. Got an email from a parent and just wondering why grades couldn't be put in by the 8th day of the 9 weeks, and they were trying to follow student performance, and it's really hard to justify why that doesn't happen. So I just forwarded those on to the teachers, and they corrected them at that point. But you know, parents make a lot of judgments about what teachers do and don't do based on that grade book. So please, the number one issue continues to be when parents say if they just would update their grades, they'd just grade the papers quicker and put them in. So please do those things. Make sure your lesson plans are on the website or a link to another website there, and that is going okay. Attendance taking the first 5 minutes, and then just some reminders about lockdowns and fire drills. We will be having one of each very, very soon. Next week we'll have an artist in residence, a friend of mine, Johan Anderson, known for music and just kind of leading groups and doing some things, is going to be here. Someone that I met a number of years ago and has done some things around schools and groups. He'll be here. It won't require any change in schedules for anyone except for the music, but just pay attention and you might see some interesting things. Veterans Day program on Tuesday, the 12th at 10 o'clock in the morning. Report to third hour and then come. Junior high will need you to bring bring chairs, please, and we'd like the PE classes to get chairs from Mrs. Ross's room, and Mr. Rosane, you'll have to find chairs from another class that each one of your students has those, and then be sure those get back at the end of the day. Mr. Hart's doing a lot of work right now on the HVAC, just making sure that it's ready for the heating. We haven't switched over yet, so layer up. Better to be cool in the building than to be hot, always around here. Once the building is warm, it's very, very difficult to make it cool again. And Tracy Ballou, the night person, seems to be doing a good job. I think the bathrooms are very clean and they look good, so that's an encouraging sight. Next Monday we've got in-service here. It's going to be 2 parts. One part is going to be our English people talking about writing and what's expected, what's needed, how classroom teachers outside of the reading, language arts, English area can support that. And so we're going to be looking for that. That'll be part of it. The other half will be some specific things on the Marzano. And I know there are people that are just tired of Marzano, but it's not going away. And all you have to do is just look down the history of what's happened and where things are going, and things have to change. And Conestoga achievement is not where it needs to be. That's the bottom line. I heard Mark Evans, who is the Omaha Public Schools superintendent, say a couple weeks ago, you know, if there were easy solutions to this, the easy solutions would have been done long ago. This is hard work. It's hard. It's tough, but it will pay off. And so we need to keep working on all that. Add the agenda on there for you. I also add a couple other things, and you can take those and leave them. I just want you to know, and so I put a couple things on there, that the administrators at Conestoga expect a great deal of themselves too. And those of you that are concerned that there's just more things for us to do, and we're being told to do this and told to do that, and we have to do this, have to do that, you can take a look at administrative goals that have been set forth for the principals to meet, and that's on one of those forms. And the second, you know, I got nothing to hide, and so I just went ahead and I just gave you my evaluation from Dr. Johnson using eye observation last spring, and you will see there's a lot of things in there that she would like me to do. And you know, she's asked me to do those things, so those are the things I'm going to do, because she's got a belief, and I don't disagree with her, that this is the direction we have to go, and I can do different things, more things, better things to make Conestoga a better place. So that's all I ask of you every day, is to give it your very best, because kids deserve it. It's really not about us, it's about them. So let's give them the best education they can so that they can go off and be ready for the next step of work, family, school, military, whatever their wild blue yonder is out there. Okay? We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks.